When an adult child feels disgust or is repulsed by a parent, especially a long-standing disgust, this isn't cruelty. It's not a moral failure. It's not being ungrateful. It is a nervous system response to continued unsafety in the relationship. Disgust is one of the body's most primal emotions. It exists to keep us away from contamination. Contamination can be emotional, psychological, or physical. When a parent repeatedly violates boundaries, gaslights, manipulates, shames, invalidates, coerces, and just overall fails to provide a safe environment, the child's attachment system is placed in an impossible bind. The person that they are biologically wired to seek comfort from is also a threat. The nervous system resolves this conflict not through love, but through distance. Disgust is the signal. Do not allow this person to come closer. If a parent's touch feels repulsive, it is not random. Touch is supposed to be regulating. In healthy families, a parent's physical touch lowers stress hormones and signals safety. When an attachment has been repeatedly damaged, touch can do the opposite. The body remembers what the mind tries to explain away. If interaction has continuously brought criticism, unpredictability, or emotional instability, the body will flinch before the mind even processes what's going on. That flinch is not hatred, it is pattern recognition stored in the nervous system. Disgust functions as a boundary. It says, "This is not safe for me." The tragedy is that this signal ever had to form in the first place. The parent should have been safe enough that the attachment system never had to shift into protection mode. The guilt that follows is usually learned, not natural. So when their body rejects closeness, they think it's some kind of a moral failure. You cannot will your nervous system into thinking someone is safe. You cannot override decades of conditioning with a moral argument. The body does not respond to should, it responds to history. Letting go of guilt begins with reframing disgust, not as a character flaw, but as data. It is information about what your system has endured. You are not choosing repulsion in the way that one chooses an opinion. It happens automatically. The only thing you can choose is how you interpret it. Instead of asking, "What is wrong with me?" you should ask, "What happened to my system to cause this response?" The parent's role was to create safety so that the attachment could become secure. If the foundation failed, the resulting adaptation is not shameful. It protected you when you had limited options. You do not need to feel guilty for a reflex your body had to develop in order to survive. You can acknowledge it, understand it, and decide how to manage it moving forward. But disgust is not a moral decision. It's a record of experience, and the body seldom lies about what it found to be unsafe. Have a good day.